let's just get over just words. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't. It's hard to get over just words.
I've had, listen, Joe Budden, as much shit as Joe has said about me, if I see him in person, I have seen him in person because I remember there's a story that I've told where he was coming out the strip club and I was outside the strip club and I was with my man, who killed someone, with his bare hands and went to prison for it. And it was really kind of like I looked over at him, he looked over at me, and I'm like,
but y'all not going to do shit.
We good.
Vlad, you and Joe y'all not doing shit. Y'all not doing shit, bro.
I would hope
like, let's be real.
I wouldn't do anything to Joe.
Exactly.
I've exhibited.
This is not DJ Vlad.
I have exhibited.
This is not DJ Vlad and broke Joe Budden the rapper. Right. This is not that.
I
both of you niggas have touched some M's.
Yes.
Y'all not doing nothing.
I have been in a situation where if I told my man to go do something, he would have done it on my behalf. But I said, no, I absolutely don't want to do that. And I would hope that if Joe got the drop on me one day, the way I had the drop on him, that he would act in the same way. I would hope that.
You would hope.
I would hope.
I don't think Joe
hope.
Budden is sending the goons out.
Yeah. And Joe has even said since then that Vlad, I ain't got no beef with you.
Gonna run down on you ice. I don't think they...
Take my watch.
Queen's Flip is gonna run up trying to do a blog with you. Come on, man. That shit ain't happening.
Shout out to Queen's Flip. Me and him have always been cool.
Yeah, y'all in different spaces. Y'all in different spaces in life.
We would
this is
hope
what I'm
that.
saying.
But
I'm talking about a successful rappers, successful podcasters.
Man, listen,
getting
successful rap like
unnecessary,
Troy was on his way up, man. Troy, people were really like 50 Cent was fucking with Troy until he decided to take the stand.
And all that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking T.I., I guess, was fucking with Troy. Like Troy was a hot rapper, but I felt like my interactions with Troy, and this even goes into, I remember like we had done a post about him, and Hovain was like, yeah, you a sucker, Vlad, but you've always been one, whatever. And this is all coming out of Troy's camp. Like, I just felt like from everything I've ever seen about Troy, I think Troy, it took him so long to get to a certain point. And once he got to a certain point, which wasn't a very high point, it was like, okay, he's buzzing in New York. He's getting up there. He's getting some money and everything else like that. I felt that Troy was like, fuck all these motherfuckers who slept on me. Now I'm the man, and I'm going to shit on everyone, and I'm going to push my weight around. And
success.
And to me, it's like...
With success.
Because here's the thing.
But you have to understand, this is what New York does. This is what New York does to rappers.
Because here's the reality.
They don't fuck with their own.
Right.
You get this weird energy when you're around certain motherfuckers.
No, I
could count on one hand the amount of Brooklyn rappers that have been on my podcast. I could count on one hand. It's weirdo shit. It's mad weird shit where motherfuckers just don't want to support a nigga that's from where you from.
Right.
Like that shit is corny.
Right.
Even the tax stone shit. Why this nigga coming at me?
Okay. But we
from Brooklyn.
Listen, here's the
I thought it was, Brooklyn.
For everyone who comes up, I want everyone to listen very closely.
It's weird out here, bro.
I want everyone to listen very closely. This is very important because I feel like these feelings of like, well, you didn't, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me.
Listen.
That type of shit. But here's the way shit really works in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
If your dream is your dream, that success that you're going to have, that dream of that you're attained to, you see that in your own head. Not everyone's going to see it around you.
No, that's true.
So as you're coming up, and as you approach these people that you want to connect with, work with, do songs with, be on their podcast, have them produce your shit or whatever, you're going to get a lot of these people that say they're not interested.
Right.
When you do get on and they come back around and say they are interested, don't shit on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just say, I wasn't hot back then. McConan recently was putting Post Malone and the producer, Metro Boomin on blast because he had a song with NBA Youngboy and they reached out to work with him. He's like, oh man, fuck y'all. When I tried to reach out to y'all when I was cold, y'all wasn't reaching back to me. And now that I got a song with Youngboy, y'all, man, fuck y'all. See, that's dumb. That's dumb to me. Yes, you were cold. People don't want to work with you. Now you're hot. People want to work with you. And that's just the way it goes.
I get
You've probably done the same thing to other people. Get over that shit.
Nah.
No?
I don't think.
No?
I don't think I've done that. I don't think I've done
Okay. So you mean to tell me
I don't think I've done that. I have guessed that I did the same thing that you, like, we focus on the story. I guess that I didn't think it was going to do a lot of views, but I wanted to hear the story. I wanted people to know the story. No, it's not the same thing.
Have you had
but rap-wise, oh, hell yeah.
But you got
to understand, with rap, you're going to have those type of feelings, bro.
Listen,
you're going to have
have you put on a rapper on your show that has 100 followers on social media, but is really talented, but only has 100 followers? No, you haven't. Because that's just the way life is. You want someone with a fan base.
Yes.
Who?
Who? You know how many battle rappers I've had on the show?
Battle rappers have real followings. When you look at their videos and they have like 10 million views on a certain battle. No, it's not the same thing. I'm talking about an unknown rapper who's just very talented in your eyes, but has no following. You would not have that person on your show, and you know it, because I wouldn't have that person on my show either. That's just the way the business works.
But that's based on all right.
Right?
I get what you're saying.
Thank you.
But I'm not talking about having no following and asking someone to work with you. I'm talking about, well, what am I at? Like 900,000 subscribers now.
Yeah.
Right?
You're getting up there.
I'm talking about asking at like 6 or asking at like 7. There's a validity there. I'm talking about after having people who are like probably some of the biggest artists in the United States on the platform.
You had French Montana on your platform. One of the biggest artists.
21 Savage.
Yeah, 21 Savage. One of the biggest artists, period.
You name it. But still getting from artists that's from where I'm from. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But rap-wise, now let's say, okay, I've been working on this music forever. You know, DFG Projects is coming out. Let's say some of that shit skyrocketed. You think I'm not going to feel like, oh, I asked to work with some of you guys and, you know, it's not genuine. You're going to feel it. Okay, business-wise, yes. Yeah, we can work. But you know now, it's not genuine.
Okay.
It's not genuine. Cool. If it's about making $1, let's make this $1.
Well, we're all trying to make dollars.
Right.
Right?
Let's make this $1. But however, in the community of hip-hop, there is a camaraderie that's desired, that everybody talks about. Everybody does interviews talking about, oh, we don't look out for the OGs, the OGs don't, the YGs don't mess with the da-da-da. We all want this community of hip-hop. Everybody get out here making speeches. When it's time, they make speeches. And they be like, oh, you know, we need to stop doing this. We need to stick together. And those be the main motherfuckers doing this shit. The main ones, fronting. But they'll do the speeches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's the camaraderie that you're really looking for. Like, yo, I fuck with you. I've been a fan of your shit for forever. You know what I mean? We doing our thing over here. Like let's just combine. Let's combine. Let's sit. And if you don't, all right, cool. It's business. I get it. But not every artist is gonna feel like that. Because we're all supposed to have some sort of camaraderie, let's stick together. We are the world. Hold hands, motherfucker. Like, hold hands and let's, you know what I mean? But when you realize some of these niggas is just on a money grab and none of this shit is genuine.
I think most of it is a money grab.
It's disheartening.
90% of it.
It's disheartening once you get to that point and you realize, oh, this is what this is.
Even when it's not like that, you know, when you sign an unknown artist, you're still signing that person to you and with the hopes that this person will make money that you will get a piece of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how often do people just literally go into the hood and find a bunch of unknown rappers and just do a bunch of songs with them? Like, you don't see that. You don't see it. Yes, every so often you do.
You do. That's why I sing the praises of like someone like Method Man.
Okay.
Cool J. You love this shit, you love this shit. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yeah.
Meth need what you need.
Yeah.
Cause I remember supporting your art and then you seeing me and I wasn't nowhere near your fame, but the appreciation of my art, you showing me love and giving me something that's priceless to me.